right, what's going on, man? Welcome to the Hood Film Show. This your boy Yusef Hood. Go check us out at hoodfilms.com. Yo, today Christmas, so I want to say Merry Christmas to everybody out there. Hope y'all having a great holiday. And y'all got all the stuff that y'all was trying to get. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations to all the little shorties around the world that got all the gifts you was wanting. You know what I'm saying? That's always a good thing. My grandmother used to give Christmas to me and my brothers and my sister as kids. We grew up in an Islamic background, so we didn't actually have it at home. So we visited my father, mother, because he had a Christian background, and she gave us all kind of gifts. And it would be like, she would give me brain teasers, little things that would be things like, I guess, a ball going inside little gaps and whatever inside, little toys. It was a little fun shit, you know, this before video games and stuff like that in the early 80s, you know what I'm saying? So it was always good. Rest in peace to my grandmama. So happy Christmas, Merry New Year, and all that to everybody. Yo, I'm just talking about all the good things that happened to me in 2020. It was a definite pandemic, but it was some great things that happened. I had some up and downs with this, you know what I'm saying? My new movie came out, Kill a Rapper. I dropped it in early March last year, but it was a pandemic, so the distribution companies did not put it out. And eventually they told me that I had a problem with my film, and that's the reason why they didn't put it out. But I think it was some more shit involved with that. But it was a movie. It's a great movie. It's called Kill a Rapper. You can go to my website right now and go watch it at hoodfilms.com. You can rent it. It's dope. It's a cool movie. And we're doing some updates to it, because I did some updates that was suggested by the distribution services, and I'm gonna be resubmitting the movie later this month or early next year, so we can get that film in y'all hands, so you can see it on Amazon Prime, and everybody can get their hands on it. But other than that, so the movie is dope, you know what I'm saying? But it's kind of had like a soft release. We're gonna have more of a hard release later on in 2021. Some of the distribution services, I stopped fucking with them because I ain't want to hear all that. My shit wasn't right stuff, you know what I'm saying? But that's just how I felt, you know, as an artist. But I let more people see the movie in recent days, and a lot of people had the same complaints about it, you know, different things that I thought was okay, but they like, nah, man, you could do better with this, that, the third. So I said, all right, that's a great challenge. Let me go out there and put more effort into that. Aside from that, I've had my clothing line get accepted on Walmart.com, which you can see some of the shirts right here. This is not one of the shirts that's on there, but this is one of the shirts that I create. My other brand, Hood the Filmmaker, LLC. I don't know if y'all can see it, but that's what it look like if you can't see it. But I got definite brands out there, and I'm happy about that opportunity to be on Walmart.com, because they opened the door, and it was like, I didn't think it was gonna happen. I didn't know it could happen for me, something like that. Especially coming from the hood, growing up on the South Side, coming from nothing, and then, you know, somebody like Walmart pick you up. I've been straight hustling on the streets, like literally selling on the streets every single day, and Walmart put me in the game. So if you want to go get my products, go to walmart.com and then go up to the search and then put Hood Films on there, and then you'll be able to see some of the shit we got up there, man. So shout out to Walmart and all that. And I hope y'all having a great day for the holiday, man. There's 7 days left for the new year. You already know my show, I light up a little bit. But we got 7 days left. It's gonna be New Year's Eve and all that shit, man. What y'all got going for the new year? Y'all should let me know in the comments down there. Let me know what y'all got going, what your plans is for 2021, what you're thinking you're gonna do. Show me some of that creative stuff y'all been doing too. If you look at some of my older videos, I put the patterns up there that I was creating. And I even explained to you how I made the patterns and why I made the patterns, and how the patterns were associated with my company. And so I think y'all should go check that out too, so you can get a little glimpse of some of the stuff that I post on here. I got new movies too, and if you see one of my posts prior to this one, I was up there dancing and kicking into one of my son's music called How to Make Make the Hood Cry, and I like that shit. His song is dope, and I want to write a script to it and do a lot of stuff with that movie. My son's song. Aside from that, I got my new book out there called How to Make a Hood Movie. That's why I was fumbling in the last statement, because I wanted to say the book so bad. It's like about 20 pages. It's my first book. It's How to Make a Hood Movie, where it's break down to you all the elements of making a movie, what you should do, how to start it, how to get it done, where to get promoted at, how to write it, and everything associated with making a movie. So I wanted you to learn that. You can get that at Amazon.com. You can get that on the website, hoodfilms.com. It's an ebook. It's a physical book. yo, check me out, get at me, because you know a lot of the skills that I've always been honing and haven't been putting out there over the years. We're about to put that shit out there a lot more. I got several more brands that I operate. You know what I'm saying? Like the Hustle Awards, like CBD Film Festival, like what else I got? I mean, I guess I got a lot of brands that I rock with that I actually promoted and created myself, and so you're gonna be seeing a lot more of that. I'm gonna be doing some comedy and some skits and stuff like that. I've been wanting to do that for a while, but I haven't really been diving on it. Just been doing other things like get my stuff on Google and get my stuff on Amazon. That's been a challenge for me because it's not really my world. I'm like a computer technical guy as far as creative. Like I got Adobe After Effects, but I had to step away from all that stuff and learn all of this stuff with HTMLs and coding to get my products on these different services and shit. Cause okay, I did it. So now I've added a couple of scenes to Kill a Rapper, and we making a lot of progress on that. So I want y'all to like and subscribe, hit the bell at the bottom so you can get more information on me in the future. You know what I'm saying? And then ask me any question you want to know, because I could tell you about business, I could tell you about filmmaking. You know what I'm saying? I could tell you about sticking to something and having a no boss mentality and creating something from scratch and then selling it directly to people. I done met like hundreds of thousands of people being a person that sell to tourists in Chicago. You know, Chicago is like a world-class town. It's like the second city, if they call it, and all that stuff. So me having created products over the years, which is DVDs and CDs, I basically just packaged that up, went down to the streets of Michigan Avenue, where you got one like the side that's not so bougie, and then you got the real bougie side. So I started on the not so bougie side a couple of years, getting myself out there, and then moved to the bougie side, which is North Michigan Avenue. They call it Magnificent Mile, and I've been out there for a minute getting it. You know, you meet everybody from around the world, tourists, fucking celebrities. It don't matter who a person is. They come past you. It's like, yo, get my shit, holla at me. And I done met a whole bunch of people. I got probably about 5 products out there every single day. I think it's like maybe three products. I think I got like 3 movies and a CD, and all of that encompassed into one big package that I promote or we sell it individually. And I just hit everybody that in the world, and so tourism is such a crazy world because it never ends. Like tourism is like you know how the water coming to the waves coming to the a beach. That's what it looked like for tourism. It's just every single day somebody out of the 8 billion people on the planet are coming here. It's just like that. Somebody you don't know, somebody you'll never see again in life, somebody who don't even speak English. They don't even see black people where the fuck they at. And they come traveling to Chicago and they float right past you and you get to holler at them. Some people be deaf, some people don't even speak English, some people in wheelchairs. I mean, every kind of person from every walk of life you could imagine. You know what I'm saying? Tall, short, white, black, yellow, green, any culture, any Asians, Hindu, Mexicans, Indians, American Indians, whites. You can name a person from every culture, every fucking part of the world, from Finland, Denmark, Africa, Jersey, fucking Jamaica. You meet people from all over the place, Kenya, and they coming right through, they grabbing your product and they taking it back to where they from. And that is the joy that every single day you moving products, you moving stuff that you created, and you meeting people like you. I done learned how to say different words in different languages and shit, like how to communicate different ways to people, to how to get money from them. I mean, you know, I got like 17 different ways to pay through Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, Apple, like 40 different avenues. So it's just been a learning process, and I'm glad I took this journey, because before this journey, I was up in Hollywood doing my little thing at Paramount Pictures and shit like that. And after all that journey of filmmaking and getting there to that plateau, I felt bored. I'm like sitting in a fucking office and shit, like posters and movies and shit all on the wall and shit. I'm on the answering phones and shit, doing my job, reading scripts, but I'm like, shit corny. I'm actually on movie sets too, but I want to be on movie sets more. But it's not just that, it's also the office space where you gotta sit. You sit in the office way more time than you sit on the movie set. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, but I had to learn that. I had to learn both sides of the game. So it was like, you know what? I'm ready to take this plunge, but obviously you need money. So you had to dig deep into the products I made before my Hollywood journey to make the money. And that was the one thing I was missing when I was in Hollywood. I hadn't been hustling. I had just been literally just focused completely on creating the product. So I kind of like, it's been hard for me to do both. So I was either creating or hustling. So I kind of slowed up on creating and pushed up my hustle. And so the combination of all of that came into being on Walmart.com. We also got a store on Amazon.com. So you can go to Amazon.com, put the @ and put HoodFilms inside Amazon, and then you'll come to my whole store. I got my own store. I got like several products up there that you can grab. You know what I'm saying? And we always got HoodFilms.com, which I revamped HoodFilms.com. It don't look the same way it used to. We put a lot of the new stuff up there. We got the clothing and the merchandise real deep on there now. That's what you come to first. You scroll down and you can see the movie Killer Rapper, my new film. You can rent that. So we've been on the grind, man, and 2020 just been dope. You know what I'm saying? It's been tough with the pandemic. It's been tough with money. A lot of times with tourism shutting down like it did, they actually did shut tourism down with the pandemic to the point where it was literally no humans on the street. And then you start understanding why they got holidays, what holidays actually mean. The holidays is not just so people can get off work. Holidays is so companies can advertise so that they can make money when you off work. So I'm like, oh shit, so here come Christmas, and whew, things just kick right back in the skyrocket. And you go out there now, it's like, what the fuck, is people everywhere. It's a fucking feeding frenzy. Buying shit, all of the major stores getting taking down, motherfuckers out there getting that shit. So it's like you gotta have your business right on the street with it. You gotta have your business out there too, so that people come get you and shift you some of the millions. You know, that's how I go. So it's just been a journey, man. So I hope y'all had a great 2020. I hope it's been fun for everybody out there. If it wasn't, 2021 is gonna be the one for you. I already see it. I can feel it. It's the energy. See, when you got the energy, not only can you say anything, you can sell anything, you can just you feel invincible. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times for me to even get on a post, this lighter finally died. A lot of times for me to even get on a post like this, I gotta get up, I gotta feel good, I gotta fucking take a shower, I gotta do a little things for me to actually get on camera. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not really used to being in front of the camera. I'm always a person behind the camera. So even in my movie Killer Rapper, you will see me acting for the first time on camera. You know what I'm saying? So, but it was nervous, it was rough, and I get to see what actors actually go through. You know what I'm saying? I'm always been directing behind the scenes. No, do it like this, cut, that's not right. You know, hey, I don't like how this actor did this. I wish I could tell him how to do this. And just learning, reading books and shit about how to talk to actors and deal with actors. I'm talking about over years of my career of being a filmmaker. So I thought I was really good with dealing with actors. And then having to get behind the camera and in front of the camera, I saw the challenge in that. I was like, whoa. You know, Spike Lee used to do that when I was a kid. So I was like, if I ever do films, I'm gonna make sure I act in it. But I just never did. I always did behind the scenes. So with this movie coming around, a lot of the actors who I have chose to be the main character over the years, they would leave the movie like, oh, I gotta move out of town, I got a job, or I'm moving out of town, I gotta do this. Like, what the fuck? So I still, when a new producer got on point, I was like, yo, we redo this movie, nigga, I'm gonna be the main character. He's like, let's go. So with him on board with that, wasn't nothing to talk about. We got the movie done. So go check it out. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what your 2021 gonna be like, what you got planned for 2021. Let me know what you got planned, what you're gonna do, like what's that big thing that you've been trying to achieve and get at. It's gotta be something out there. I just told you a gang of goals that I was trying to accomplish, and then they actually came together in 2020, but it wasn't like I thought they was gonna come together in 2020, it just happened. A pandemic hit 90 days after the new year. They were saying, no outside, no streets, lock down the whole state, and to this day it's still happening. The pandemic is still going on, so it's no end. When is it gonna end? I don't know. We still wearing masks, we still walking around trying to stay safe. So, you know, I hope y'all are staying safe. But that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and let this end, and hit me up in the comments. It's your boy Hood. Check me out at HoodFilms.com. It's good hollering at y'all. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas. And I'm trying to do more posts, so I might be back on here posting again today. I might be posting again tomorrow. Something like that. I'm just trying to post my ass off. All right, I'll holler at y'all. Peace. I just made this whole video without this light being on right here. So I'm finna do the whole damn thing all over again.